Welcome back, everyone. Oxygen not included. So, last episode, yeah, I think we finally did finish building. Well, we're still working on it, but we're nearly done creating probably the last dormitory, at least for now. We can still go even like 2 higher, so we can have a lot of duplicants around here if we decide we want to. The only limiting factor to that would be food, and I think eventually we're gonna have to redo all the food. We can make this even more streamlined than what we have right now, and we can actually get to the point where we use a farm station too, which would dramatically, I think, improve our performance here. We're not getting enough water. Just notice these things are complaining about that. Is that because, yeah, we have no water, period. That would be a problem, wouldn't it? So normally, yeah, so actually this liquid valve does nothing because eventually it's just going to fill up the pipe anyway. So this is kind of a waste. Is it just because then we're not processing slime? Is that what's going on here? So that's basically what we rely on is slime for this. So I guess we can look for some slime. There we go. I don't know if we can get to that one. Doesn't look like we can. We'll do this last. We can grab this stuff too. I guess we should, yeah, probably just keep an eye on slime. So I guess normally we don't keep an eye on it, but we probably should, since it is important for our water supply here. So, mirth leaf seed. Pretty sure, yeah, clear new. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, we don't need to see new things in here unless they're important. In the meantime, yeah, let's go get some more of this copper. Oops. Don't want to breach into this yet. Eventually we'll have to siphon it over here, or something like that. I don't know exactly what we're going to do with both of these water sources, to be honest. But we definitely do need to get them just because I'm assuming this fertilizer will be very useful in the future when we do finally flip our production over to bristle blossoms, which might be a problem because we're going to be using a lot more water for that, but soon we will have a lot of free water. In fact, we may want to think about actually piping this hot water into these farms as well. That way, we don't have to worry about the heat so much. It gets used immediately. Looks like we just completed our first landscape canvas. Bert is... This is how we do art in the more advanced societies that we have. In oxygen not included. We simply take a paintball gun and just start blasting. Yep. Van Gogh would be proud, I'm sure. Let's just get these cots in here, except for that one. There it is. Composition with 3 colors. I'm pretty sure you spray a lot more than 3, but yeah, we'll accept it. It says it's a masterpiece. So I guess there are 4 different paintings, maybe? It says it's a masterpiece. So I guess there are different qualities. So, okay, well that's interesting then. So yeah, it's actually probably more valuable because Bert's the one doing the art. Definitely a good idea to do that, especially like in other games too, like RimWorld and whatnot. You want to make sure that you dedicate your finer crafts to people that are actually good at it. This also is a masterpiece. Maybe they're all masterpieces. Maybe there's no like random chance either. So let's get more of these. Wow, just these two portraits alone is an incredible amount of decor you can see in the decor overlay here. Very nice. Let's just do them all here. It doesn't cost us much. I think we're just going to end up using reed fibers, which we had plenty of anyway. Yeah, they only used one apiece. So very efficient. And this should improve, I suppose, their mood. Probably help reduce their stress maybe a little bit too. Yeah, so he's tired. He's going to go to sleep right now. He has yucky lungs. I'm not sure if there's anything we could do medical-wise to address that. Guessing we get an achievement for, yeah, having an art. Yeah, art underground. This is how we do art underground, folks. Just spray and pray. Let's get this bleach stone out of here. This area should start to fill. Yeah, quite a lot of chlorine gas, actually. Cool. So chlorine gas is effectively an infinite resource, provided you have a single squeaky puffed. I'm assuming eventually, yeah, this will grow exponentially. So I don't think you need to farm bleach stone. At least it appears as though that's true. There's actually a lot of chlorine gas in here. Holy cow. They are allowed to move in here. Maybe that's why, actually. Maybe people were up here analyzing things. Oh, actually, okay, I see. They have no reason to do that. Okay. Because we don't have the analyze button pressed right now, so they won't go in here anyway. Oh, no, okay, we did tell them not to come in here until they... Probably until the chlorine gas clears, but I'm not sure that it will. So we're gonna allow them to do this work. I think it should be fine. I mean, if we do have like a lot of chlorine gas, we could probably sort that out later on. I'm not sure exactly what the impact would be, frankly. We could probably sweep the rest of this stuff too. Yeah, so I don't know if we're gonna actually use this room at all. It might be a good room, a secondary room for the squeaky puffed in the future, or maybe we could use this as the. I think we were talking about maybe using this room as the actual, chlorine gas tank, right? I'm not even sure, honestly, yeah, if we need a chlorine gas tank. I mean, we're going to have so much chlorine gas, you know what I mean? Yeah, if some chlorine gas is getting out, it's such a minor amount, I'm not sure it's really worth concerning ourselves with at this point in time. Oh, okay. Yeah, unfortunate. Yep. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we seem to do that quite often, where we get people stuck in a corner of the room or a corner of a base. Has moderate wounds too. Interesting. So maybe we should see. We can assign that to Kaede. So let's see. Does that cause her to immediately just go over here? And guess we'll find out. Looks like it does. So she'll just lay there. She's hungry. She's got a sore back, so she didn't sleep. Is that what's going on here too? What's going on with Kaede? Yeah, Meep's got it. Meep's got it covered. Thought we gave him a hat, didn't we? Meep. No, I guess not. Wait, why is he doing the doctoring? Priorities. Meep, why are you a doctor? I guess people will do it if they're free. I'm gonna make sure this is like super low priority for them. Yeah, there we go. Bert should be doing it. Right now he's probably doing decorating stuff. Yeah, alright. Let's try it like that. Actually, yeah, if you're not a good doctor, I'd really prefer you not do it. Make sure new duplicates have the same instructions. The astronomer at home. So I guess they're all masterpieces. Everything Bert touches is a masterpiece. Yeah, I think you know, a lot of games do have like a random chance applied to it, and so it's a good idea to you know, make things multiple times and whatnot. But is water still like having trouble here? Oh, it's because right, yeah, it's because we have this thing. So stop that entirely. Yeah, we definitely don't need that happening. Yeah, there we go. That should help out quite a lot. Honestly, a lot of these liquid valves are probably redundant and completely unnecessary, so maybe in the future we'll look at getting rid of those just to make things look a little nicer. Perhaps when we go and redesign the farm anyway. Probably not a bad idea. So why is he glum? Probably because we're not brushing him daily. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any chlorine gas. There's a bit. And he's not looking for food either, so. We do have a second one, right? Coming? Yeah. Pufflet prince. What's the difference between the puffed prince and the puffed again? Oh. The puffed prince is just better. Oh yeah, the puffed prince can also make oxygen too. Via oxylight, that is. So I think we'll actually move this guy over here. I think we have another puffed running around here too that's also creating oxalate, but he might have died. Oh no, we got a long hair slickster. These are the ones that don't, no, these are the ones that eat oxygen. Oh no. Oh no. They create a lot of meat. That's tragic. We really need to get our Slickster army back up. Oh yeah, that's right. I did. That's funny too. I forgot about it again. About an hour after I recorded the last episode, I remembered that I never actually set the bottle emptier, bottle emptier up. Luckily, the game just turns it completely off after you build it, so you have to set it. And then yeah, so I was like, oh, I gotta remember to do that next time, and then I forgot again. Shine nymph. You know, we tried to use those guys in the past, but we didn't have the ability to tame them in the past. I mean, is all they do... let's see what they do. They create light, obviously. What? Nymph? Oh yeah, that's right. They're all under Shine Bug, aren't they? Shine bugs. Or maybe not. Interesting. I don't see... What's the difference between maybe... The eggs contain small amounts of resin. Interesting. They eat bristleberry. That's kind of why we didn't. Oh, I guess they do eat phosphorite too. I think we do have a lot of that. What's the difference between a shine bug and a shine nymph, though? I don't know. I don't think we... Maybe nymph is just the name of a baby version of it. So light range, they add a lot of decor. Wow. We do have a shine bug in here. I did forget about that. And he's making a shine bug egg too. So I don't think we'll pass on it for now. Just take the free food, I think. It seems like we're still struggling to... Oh yeah, because this thing... Let's just allow all the water in. We don't have to... I don't think it's a problem to allow that much water in. Yeah, because it seems like whatever rate we're using right now is not enough. Let's try it at 2,000. Pipe blocked. Wait, what? Why does it say pipe blocked here? Am I making like a stupid mistake? I don't see any reason why it should be blocked right now. And it's only moving 100 grams per second right now. I mean, we could just take out the valve. That seems like kind of a bad idea, but... At the same token, I don't really think we need one, to be honest. Wait, is it because... Oh, it's because we have pipes. I think it's because we have pipes running through it. Cancel the deconstruct the valve. Yeah, liquid pipe is what we want to deconstruct. And then this liquid pipe we want to deconstruct. I think we accidentally ran it like how we used to run our power wires too. You don't have to run a wire or a pipe from the input to the output. It automatically... You just run the input to the input spot, and then you start a new line from the output. You don't have to connect them. And I think that's what's going on here. Guess we'll find out in the morning. Behold! A fork! That's pretty strange. Still life with barbecue and frostbun, yeah. Yeah, so I guess, yeah, they're all masterpieces, so I don't know what that's going to do for their mood and whatnot. But, let's get all this stuff out of here, too. Make sure this is emptied. And then I think we might have to tap into this stuff, too. It would be kind of nice to get wood going again. I think it would be a good idea to get wood going again. How much wood do we have? Wood. 1100 kg isn't a whole lot. 1100 kilograms. Yeah, I mean, it's... I mean, how much does this thing use in a day? 1200 grams. So 1 kilogram per second. Yeah, so that's not a whole lot of wood. In order to get down here, we'd have to break, basically, these two floors. How did a puffed prince got down here, too? How? Probably when one of these was open, but... alright. So what's going on here? No more food. Yeah, so we need to go over here. It is set to analyze. Wait, is she just sitting here still? She's still receiving treatment. Yeah, are they not allowed to get kicked out of it? Weird. I would think the game would remove them from the triage, like remove their assignment to the triage cot if, you know, they were healthy, which she obviously is. She's just hungry. She's a runaway patient. What does that mean? Cannot receive treatment while on their, while out of the medical bed. What, is she being hunted down now? Like, what's going on here? Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Did we mess this up somehow? I feel like I'm making a lot of weird errors, but this one I don't see. They should, yeah. No. Maybe they're just busy with other stuff. We do need to open this door at least once here soon, so that, Squeaky Buffed can, get some chlorine in his system. Maybe they'll, have more time once this is done. Oh, what the... Oh, yeah, right. We gotta get the pipes. Yeah, like that. That's how it should look instead. So no piping between the two. And then, let's mop this. That's a huge mess, man. Average flow rate is now 2,000 grams. There we go. Yeah, so I think it was because we had the pipe run between the two tiles. Let's see if 2,000 keeps up. I thought we had it at a good value in the past, but I don't know. I guess we'll just keep an eye on it and see. Basically, the whole idea of this valve is to make sure that these pipes remain at least somewhat empty. While also allowing everything to grow, of course. It might take a while for... Its pipe is blocked again. Why? 100 grams. I'm pretty confused by this. I mean, maybe we just get rid of the valve entirely? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Right. Probably a good time to start drawing water again, too. It's gonna take me a while to get used to which switch does which thing. Should be pretty obvious, this one going down and this one going up, but, you know. My brain don't work too good. That's why I make YouTube videos for a living. No, I'm joking. Obviously not making a living doing this. That's even worse. Grab that. Yeah, would be nice. I think we can get rid of this tile too. I don't think stuff will go through the diagonal, but I kind of don't really want to test it. Because that would be a pretty... Well, I guess a lot of the water would probably flow down this way. Or it should at least, but... Oh, I think it's saying pipe blocked on the input. But no, yeah, still 100 grams per second. Why? I don't... So there's plenty of water coming in. I feel like just this liquid valve is like a problem for some reason. Well, I guess we'll deconstruct it. It's going to make yet another mess. Or not. And then let's just straight pipe it. See what happens. Because I don't know. There's something strange going on here. No, it's still... I am so confused. It's like it's stopping right here for some reason. Yeah, I don't know what exactly to make of this. I mean, I guess we could try deconstructing these two pipes. Seeing what happens here. I mean, this used to work just fine in the past, I thought. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we haven't had any problems growing this stuff in the past, so what's going on here? Okay, so now we're complaining that there's no liquid intake. I don't get it. Let's just deconstruct these pipes as well. Okay, that spilled quite a lot of water. Ten kilograms of water. Plumbing. Is it because the plot itself is, Okay, so now it says 10 kilograms of water here. That's good. Okay, 10 kilograms again. Yeah, I don't know. That was really weird. It almost... Oh, maybe it's just the visual effect, actually. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Maybe it was just the visual. Let's connect all this again and Yeah, I guess it does... Wait a minute. It says 10 kilograms of water, but it doesn't have any. What the heck? Growth halted... Oh, body temperature, actually. So, Bristle Blossom... Ah, it's hitting the max temperature. Is it because this water is too warm, then? Well, we might have to figure out... I guess this is 29 degrees, and then this is too hot. Barely just too hot. Does this thing create heat? It does create a little bit of heat. So it might be time for us to try to figure out how we can remove heat in a room. We've been asking about this subject for quite a while. This is literally just everything that... Oh, an E-fan? Ice E-fan. Precise temperature altering technologies to keep my colony at the perfect Kelvin. Insulated door. Reduces temperature exchange between climate-controlled rooms. Uses ice to dissipate a small amount of the heat. That might be what we could use. Might also be a good time to simply think about reorganizing our farm in general, too. Insulated tile. Reduces heat transfer for, between walls, yeah. Might be something worth considering, too, is using insulated tiles around our farm when we make it. So that said, I think we're going to queue that. Radiant gas pipe, allowing extreme temperature exchange. Oh, carries gas, allowing extreme temperature exchange with the surrounding environment. Interesting. So it's called a radiant gas pipe, but maybe they mean like radiate. Maybe it's more like a radiate gas pipe. Yeah, gas reservoir would be really cool to have too, I think. So it might just go all the way over here. Maybe not into a molecular forge. Advanced chemical production? Let's get into HVAC then, too. Give our people some things to do. They have been doing some stuff here. We're not going to allow them to go in here again, as chlorine gas is filled up dramatically. And yeah, we do have quite a lot in here now. We're hoping to allow just one person at a time. The sublimator, I think a couple sublimators was not able to keep up with a squeaky puff, so... I'm sorry, yeah, like a squeaky puff could not subsist off of 2 of these bleach stones, so I think we're good to leave him in there for now, and the chlorine gas should subside. It's got quite a lot in here, though. But the good news is the amount of chlorine gas in this room is steadily declining. It was 3,300 before, now it's around 3 per tile, of course. So as this room begins to empty, we should be able to get in here a lot easier. So Squeaky Puffed is going as fast as he can. Actually, could the Puffed Prince help out with that? He does the same thing too, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. So let's go ahead and crack this open. This will allow them to start working on this redesign. I think we're also going to need power. Yeah. So let's just queue all of that in line like that. And we should be able to get back to growing wood. I think we determined that 200 grams per second was the exact amount that we needed for all of these plants, so we'll set it down to 400. Since we have no intention of growing reed fibers for now, we did find a few uses for them, but not a whole lot. Let's also empty this so that we can keep things sweeping. These storage bins are completely full, too. Yeah, so I'm thinking about with the new farm redesign, maybe we'll do like all of this. Oh yeah, I forgot I queued. Let's do that for now, because I think it is probably a good idea to mine this out. And if we do that, we'll want to put the water pump right here. I think eventually this pump will, I mean, this polluted water will eventually be drained. We'll probably have to move like our wood and whatnot to someplace else. I think that would probably be better in the long run anyway. Because we're going to have like unlimited polluted water down here. And I think we could probably make like a... We could probably make like a farming area right up here or something. Or maybe even like right here or something. Yeah, we'll have to look at that, I think. All right. Seems like we're getting away just fine, by the way, with just having 3 oxygen diffusers. Just these 3. And this one's not even running all the time either. Cracking this thing might be the next step in order to getting down to 2 oxygen diffusers. I think we would knock out this one. Yeah. I think that would be what we would do. What is this? Oh yeah, that's right, to create medical packs. Curative tablet. Duplicants can take this to cure themselves of minor germ-based diseases. Good against food poisoning. What does that cost, though? It costs coal and water? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Water is still a bit dangerous to me. An immuno booster, though, might be a cool idea. We do have a lot of pinch of pepper nuts. And actually, we're going to get a lot of those as well. Pinch of pepper nut. Oh, yeah, I was going to look at the cooking area, right? Where is our... Oh, yeah, our grill's right here now. Apparently we do have some Paku fillets, so yeah, we'll just set that to cook forever. What meal uses pinch of pepper nuts? I know there was one. Maybe it's one that we need the new gas range for? Is that what's going on? Looks like that's the case. I think it was called the gas range, but in order to run the gas range, we need natural gas. Which we do technically have. There's... Almost looks like there's like some natural gas still hanging out in the air. But I don't really see any over here, so not worth trying. Well, I don't know. Is this some of it? Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I guess we could run it for a while. Then again, we don't really have any battery storage at all, besides like what's going on with these jumbo batteries. Interestingly, it looks like, you know, this circuit's getting overloaded again too. That's right. We were going to redesign our power circuit to split these two. I think it would go... Yeah, we were trying to do it in like a aesthetically pleasing manner, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. I suppose it sort of is, right? So we could do this. I don't even know if we can get... Yeah, we should be able to get to that from this side, actually. And then we can break this, and then we can run the wire along through here. And then we would have to come up Up and then over. Deconstruct, deconstruct, and then just get working on this. I think it's fine to just go straight up like this, and then straight over. And then this sandstone tile would have to be replicated over here. How do we check the decor again? Yeah, that's pretty cool. So the bug is actually improving the decor as well. It seems like temperature is maybe declining down here now. So I'm not actually sure why it's so hot in here anyway. Is it simply because we have these lights? Let's deconstruct these lights. It is gonna, well, that's gonna make it so that they don't. It's gonna make it so that they don't grow anyway then. Maybe the shine bug's able to keep up with it. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So there's no illumination. Maybe we just have to be happy with that? I don't know. So the shine nymph is a baby shine bug. Okay. Yeah, might be time to redesign our stuff here. Still quite a lot of chlorine gas in the air. Oh, and this thing's running again. Drat. Okay, might be a while before we can go back over there again. And we don't have anyone allowed to go over here because it is on fire right now. Quite hot. We do have to keep an eye on these. The tiles of all of these too, yeah. Radiant gas pipe would be cool maybe for allowing the temperature of some of the air coming through these pipes to go into these rooms to match the, I guess, the ambient temperature. I mean, it's just strange to me that this room is hotter than the other rooms, and there's nothing going on in here anymore. Alright, so we can deconstruct these wires. These are now 2 separate circuits entirely. There we go. Nope, that's still a problem, actually. Wait, did I do this wrong? I think I did do it wrong. I wanted to go up here to this. That's right. So we'll bridge that gap, and then we'll remove this. Yeah. Should be fine. Yeah, mostly this circuit's being overloaded right now because we're doing a lot of research stuff, but am I I'm making some kind of mistake here. Yeah, so we wanted, so actually we did want this power wire. Maybe we'll put it like right here or something. And then this wire can go. Right? Or actually we could just remove all of this wire. Because I want this circuit to power all of these things, and then this circuit will power all of this stuff over here. Yeah, so all of this wire can go. Yeah. That's what we want. Good, good, good. Eventually we'll figure out some magic means of deconstructing just wires. Maybe they don't think you would make this many mistakes with your wiring. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so this wire has to go now too. That should get to where we want it to be, but it's quitting time. Just finished mining out all this weird stuff. I apparently... Was it sand or something maybe that was holding this thing up? I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, I don't really know what we want to do with this in the future too, because we're gonna have to think about it if we want to. Yeah, like this room is 26 degrees Celsius. Like why? You know what I mean? I don't get it. The air coming into this is 29 degrees, and then it's just radiating outwards. And the farm tile is 25. Some of them are, at least. Yeah, it seems like further away we get from, I guess, a heat source. So maybe when we redesign our farm, we kind of want like all the farm stuff to be in the back, and then have like our farm station up front, and then maybe like the heat in or the gas intake and stuff in at the entrance, right? I don't know. What about this room? 26 as well. So it does seem to get hotter over here. Quite a bit hotter, actually. Just because stuff is growing? Is that what's going on? Like... But it can't be just stuff that's growing, because this air is pretty chill. You know what I mean? Something we're missing here with all this. Alright, yeah, let them keep, well, maybe we don't let them do this. Okay, and then power... And then eventually we'll just delete this liquid pump. And honestly, what we might do is we might actually just like wall this. Once we finish draining all of the polluted water, then we can breach this, redesign it, grab all the slime, and then make it like a proper polluted water tank. But I don't really think, long term, I don't think we want... Well, no, actually we do need polluted water to stay in here, because we need the polluted oxygen for these guys. I see. Is that going where I want it to? There we go. Yeah, we can't get over there right now, that's right. Let's just temporarily build. Nah, it's fine. Yeah, I'm pretty confused in general about the heat situation here. It's even 24 degrees. It's like cooling down here. Like, what's going on, man? Removing the light was, I guess, the lights was just enough to get the temperature below 30, but it's like not even that far below 30. It was almost like the impact was negligible to removing the, you know, removing the light bulbs there. Okay, can we come over here? Let's just look into the steam vent. Cannot believe we got a long hair slickster, man. Tragedy. True tragedy. We really need regular slicksters. Oh well. Not much we can do about it. So it's harvest ready. I suppose chlorine eventually will start coming out of this area too. Hoping they eventually finish this work over here, but yeah, it does admittedly take a while because you can only have one person out here at a time. Because we give them the oxygen mask. We're decent people, you know what I mean? All in all, though, things are going pretty well. Let's make sure that this is undone. Allow them to sweep again. I guess we do have to eat that songster. Yeah. Eat the slickster egg. Make an omelet. Okay, cool. Pipes open. So the only reason to allow the water in here was to free up room so that we could process more, but I don't think we need to do that right now. Not a bad idea to remove stuff in here too. Clean up this area a bit, you know what I mean? We live here. And then, yeah, I think it was in the gas range that we had the ability to use the pinch of pepper nuts for cooking. I guess we could make a few of these immuno boosters. Self-administered when they're currently sick or not. Well, I guess, yeah, I mean, you would want it before you're sick. But we kind of don't want everyone to have it at any moment. A vitamin chew. Make it out of coal. Delicious. Minorly. So it's the same thing as the immuno booster, but less effective. And then obviously pinch of pepper nut is... Wait, it says we have 0 now. Are we actually using it? Oh, okay, research, yeah. I was like, what is that noise? Gets me every time, man. So I think, I guess we're using the pinch of pepper nuts for something right now. Or maybe they decay. Yeah, they use polluted water to grow normally. Yeah, so you do get pinch of pepper nuts, but what do we... Oh, wow. I guess the fish will actually eat the seeds and then give you dirt. That's good to know. All right, Kaede, that's enough. You're trolling. Get out of here. Off limits. We are halfway done though, so that's good. Takes a long time to finish the analysis of these things, especially since, I mean, literally all of them are in dangerous areas. I guess you could do the chlorine gas vent by equipping an oxygen mask first before you go in to analyze it, so you wouldn't have that much of a problem with that, but... I wonder if... Yeah, because there's like an oxygen mask right here. 16 kilograms of oxygen. I wonder if... Like, do we actually need another oxygen mask dock? Maybe we could just put in a checkpoint, and then they would grab this oxygen mask, for example, and then move over here. I want to test that. So, I mean, I guess we could put it, like, yeah, right here or something. No, it definitely does. It's all part of the same unit, right? Maybe not. Problem is we didn't leave ourselves any room here. I'd have to move the door right here. So let's relocate this over here. Let's prepare to breach this. Seems like he is starting to run out of chlorine gas, so that's good. Yeah, because we do still have this door closed, so... Alright. A vole pup. What is that? There are a crazy number of creatures in this game. I think we have seen this one before, or maybe looked at it at least before. Is it these? Shovels, yeah. 2 fully developed sets of lungs. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's the thing that drills, right? Okay, yeah. They eat the regolith collected on terrestrial surfaces. They can't burrow through refined metal. So he eats some regolith and then leaves some regolith aside. He's like, it's not good anymore. I don't want that. That's the bad regolith. Drops a crap ton of meat when he dies. Yeah, so he just subsists on iron, dirt, or regolith, whatever that is. And that's it. Oh, delectables are burrowing critters whose bodies sprout shearable tonic root when regolith is ingested at preferred temperatures. And they have a huge comfort range, so... Interesting. These are kind of cool. But these don't do anything. So I guess you could take a shovel just to try to grow it, and then hopefully maybe eventually get a delectable egg. Okay, we don't know anything about what a tonic root is, so... I don't know if that's intentional or not. Alright. We are starting to run a little bit on the low side with food, just I think mostly because we don't have the constant light going on here. The Shine Nymph is doing a decent job at lighting everything up here, but... Still not the best. And I suppose, now that I think about it, he's probably eating some of this stuff, too. We gotta figure out how to get rid of this plant husk. We have a billion plant husks. Right, we need a gassy moo. Or husky moo, I guess, too. Gassy moo would be better, of course. Well, maybe not, actually. Because at least we know how to get rid of carbon dioxide. We don't know how to get rid of natural gas. Besides, like, using it, you know what I mean? Yeah, everything creates plant husk, but nothing destroys it, it seems like. Except for a moo. I haven't received once an offer to get a moo. We would probably take the game up on that offer, provided it was made available. Some tiles are heating up. But yeah, the heat doesn't seem to spread too far along, so I think we're going to be okay there for a while. So yeah, I don't think we care to have a Volpup. So, I mean, this might be a mistake, but I guess I'll reject it for now. Probably in like a few more episodes, we're going to say, dang, man, we need the tonic root now. Like, we find some, yeah, that's right, I forgot. There's this biobot down here. Uses zombie spores and steel to craft biofueled machines that can be sent into hostile environments. Defunct biobots drop harvestable steel. Ah. So steel is not something you can make in this game? Like, I mean, we have iron, but maybe you can only make biobots if you are able to scrap other biobots. Defunct ones, that is. But zombie spores. Parasitic brain fungus. Temporarily losing motor control. Oh, God. Okay, so we have to keep an eye out for these plants. Pretty nice that they have the in-game help, so you don't, well, if you run into a problem, it's, you know, on you, of course. Kind of think we were going to go down here first anyway, though. I think we were planning on doing that originally, and things got kind of out of control in the base, and we just decided we had bigger things to do, but we're kind of waiting on stuff. We could come over here again, but yeah, I think it might not be a bad idea to keep coming on down. Looks like we're gonna breach. I'm gonna breach this chlorine tank. Right. Okay, so this is running now, it looks like. Yes. So, how did you get over here, man? That's right, we're going to put you over here. We'll allow them to come in here, but not into here for now. And then seal that back up. Actually, we got to get rid of this liquid pump first. Kind of irresponsible to leave it there, to be honest. Wire deconstruct. Let's see. Let's look at the... Oh, okay, yeah, perfect. So it's going to use the same pipe, and then just got to get rid of that power wire. Yep, that'll work. Seriously, as soon as she goes down there? What are the odds? So, yeah, it seems like water kind of just spills off from her. Maybe it's because she was submersed in it. Yeah. Okay, Okay, maybe we should leave the cool steam vent alone for a bit. It's very cool. We are pulling the fresh water in. It almost looks like it doesn't matter if we do it very slowly, frankly. Yeah, the heat just seems to kind of radiate outwards, and it doesn't really matter. What might matter, though, is getting insulated insulated walls to reduce the impact. So I think I'm going to work on that. Well, do we have the insulated tile already? Can't remember. Yeah, we just got that, right? Yeah, so insulated tile. So, yep, there it is. So I'm going to start systematically. Okay, so we can just deconstruct. We're gonna rebuild all of this with ooh, maybe we should do these. Maybe we should do these two later or something. I don't want them to get the bright idea to come over here. We're still not eating the long hair slickster egg for some reason. Oh, right. We have to crack it first. 1. All right, insulated tile. And I'm guessing this should help out with keeping the temperature down. Deconstruct this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So we should be able to reach this tile, no problem. We're going to construct this one first, and then work our way back up to right here. Dude, immediately they're like, hey, look at this room. Goofy, man. These guys are trying to make me angry. Insulated tile takes a bit to build, too. Nice. Looks pretty cool, though. What's going on here, man? Oh my gosh. These guys, dude. Okay. We gotta deconstruct this. Make sure they can get between these two rooms temporarily, because these slicksters... Okay. Slicksters are out of control, man. Alright. Hurry up. With this one, please. Oh, man. Please, someone... Oh, yeah, Harold, you got it, man. Yeah, we definitely don't want to leave this overnight like this. Okay, Kaede's got it. Okay, whew. Yeah, I don't think they can go up 3 tiles, so I think we should be good there with that. We'll rebuild the airflow tile. There we go. I don't think they can get up that, but we'll see, I guess. I do find it ridiculous that they have this huge room, and they just want to be right here with a new... right where the new tiles are. Like, ooh, look at the addition to our stable. No, bro. It's dangerous. Stay inside where it's safe. I guess I could have solved this by walling this first or something, but that would have required advanced planning, which we struggle with. So let's grab this. Oh, that is already set to relocate. I guess they've just been... Maybe we've been too busy. So let's deconstruct this manual airlock, and then we'll build a... the oxygen mask checkpoint. Yeah, I can't plan it out right now. I think we can just build it. I think the diagram in the background is just like, hey, this is, you know, the direction that you're going to point it. But I don't know if we absolutely need an oxygen mask dock. Maybe they can just bring their own full oxygen mask over here. And we can do some kind of like system where people put an oxygen mask on the dock, it charges, and they pull it over here. That would be cool. I don't know if it works like that. But anyway, we do have a space heater now too, so we can increase heat. I think someone mentioned they don't really do that. They just run... one thing that I guess you can do is you can just run a heat generator and then just completely enclose the heat generator. And then create heat that way. Which does seem to be the case. It does seem like temperature just flows in all directions evenly based on the specific heat capacity of each material around it. So you're probably better off, you know, yeah, doing something like that. Creating a heat... I mean, just harnessing effectively the heat source by, you know, putting it next to the things that you want to heat. But it is kind of nice that we do at least have the means of creating heat, using ice to dissipate some heat. Yeah, we can also convert water into ice or snow now. And then we can also cool gas pipe through it, but obviously you take the heat and emit it somewhere else, so that's cool. Would be... Actually, the thermoregulator might be very useful in the coming days. Because there's a lot of gases that if we cool it down enough, we could get it to turn into a liquid instead. And that, my friends, would be pretty nice. How does this thing work? So, gas intake and then output, yeah. Removes... Oh, it creates 14 kDTU, but in so doing, it cools the gas by about negative 14 degrees Celsius. But it overheats at 75? What? It's kind of strange, isn't it? Oh, I guess the machine itself would. Right. Okay. Not the gas going through the pipe, I would think. So this is a very neat machine that we will, I'm sure, be using in the near future. People are getting better at stuff. We love to see that. Might not be a bad idea to start re-specializing people just a little bit more on the priorities there, just to have them kind of lean into what they're good at. Might not be a bad idea. Let's get back in here. And, okay, oh, that's right, we do have to build, of course. And we can keep going down. What is that? A wheezewort? Oh yeah, I think we've heard of those. Alters the temperature of its surrounding environment by absorbing heat. It requires less nutrients over long periods of time. It is an animal, not a plant. And then they still put it under the plant section. Wheezewort cells contain no chloroplasts, vacuoles, or cell walls. Science stuff. They also cannot use the sun. Respires in a recently developed method similar to amphibians, using its membranous skin for cutaneous respiration. Cutaneous just means the skin, so. And absorb heat by respiring through their porous outer membranes. They need a supply of gas. Looks like it could be any gas, but holy cow, 30 degrees Celsius? Oh, it's because it's next to ice. So these things would prefer to be, I guess, in a hot environment. Well, I guess now that I think about it, we could plant these wheezeworts. Plant? We could plant these things in our farms as well, just to automatically cool the air. And then, yeah, it consumes... Is it actually consuming? It is consuming the gas, right? Yeah, it consumes 250 grams per second of gas. Of gas, period. That's kind of interesting, too. So we could get it to kill any gas, right? In theory. And it creates a cooling effect. So these things are kind of cool. And obviously they become a seed somehow. Oh, there's also sleet wheat down here, too. It does not survive at room temperatures. Yeah, sleet wheat grain, yep. Specifically, these need to be in oxygen or carbon dioxide. Okay. Use up a lot of dirt and water. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. Yucky lungs, soggy feet, holding breath, yeah, moderate wounds again. Okay. So you need to. It says said she was gonna find a doctor. So right now she's finding a safe area. And then she's idle. So come up here. Let's not chill out in the polluted oxygen area. It's not good for you. Again, what are we doing down here? I really do wish I could tell them, like, areas where they're allowed to just chill and not allowed to chill. Dwarf Fortress Burrow, you know, that kind of thing. Brain Fries has got it. Is she one of our doctors? She's not. So let's just turn off certain people from doing doctoring stuff. There we go. We only want doctors to get better at doctoring stuff, right? They're clearly bored, though, so let's keep working on this. Speaking of which, why am I doing it this way? I'm being really stupid. More stupid than normal. Yeah, so that's going to breach that. I think that's fine. We don't really care about the quality of the air down here, but eventually I think we're probably going to need an oxygen mask to keep going down this far. What is that? The Somnium Synthesizer. I've discovered a new dream-analyzing building buried deep inside our asteroid. It seems to contain new sleep-specific suits. Could these be the key to unlocking my duplicant's ability to dream? Wait, are they becoming humans, guys? That's not good. I've often wondered what they might be capable of once their imaginations were awakened. The Somnium Synthesizer. New log entry. Yeah, okay. Interesting. I don't know if it's a good idea to have them sleep, to be honest. Activation required. And of course, they do omit the database entries on certain things. Okay, so this is an organic multi-cortex repository. Yeah, we can see the multi-cortices. I don't know if that's the... Is it cortexes? Multiple cortexi. And processing system fueled by oxygen. Okay. It analyzes dream journals produced by duplicants wearing pajamas. Okay, I don't think we have any pajamas, though. Provides a sustainable boost to duplicant skills and abilities through the colony. Interesting. So we do have to hook up an oxygen pipe to it. That is super far away, though. Wonder if I can use polluted oxygen. Probably just oxygen, considering it's already got some oxygen in it. It also emits light. It's not very decorated, or it doesn't increase our decor, it drops decor. No one likes seeing a bunch of brains in the background. Wow. Okay, what an interesting thing. I don't know if we want to activate it yet. I kind of want to look up pajamas first, right? Helps duplicants fall asleep by reducing stamina. Enables the wearer to dream and produce dream journals. Gives us some insulation thickness. Increases our decor. Drops our athletics by a lot, actually. But how do we make them? Doesn't look like it tells us. Do we actually make them right here? No. Pajama. Interesting. Maybe there are pajamas down here, and we just haven't been able to spot them yet. Maybe there's like a locker. Well, we can't really use this thing until we have duplicants wearing pajamas. This LED light says it's made of steel. I wonder if we would get a bit of steel. I know we didn't get any materials when we deconstructed these things. The mystery kind of keeps growing. We are starting to get close to the cold area, too. Something to keep in mind. Looks like it's going to be just warm enough that we're not completely dying over here when we get down here, but... So a morb, just chilling. Looks like yet another strange room will be down here. Computer desks. Let's inspect these, I guess. Searching through the computer, I find some recoverable files that are still readable. Okay. Laws of thermodynamics. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. Yep. Entropy in an isolated system that is not in equilibrium tends to increase over time, approaching the maximum value at equilibrium. Entropy in a system approaches a constant minimum as temperature approaches absolute zero. Zeroth law. If two thermodynamic systems are in thermal equilibrium with a third, then they are in thermal equilibrium with each other. I can't remember which property that is that they're describing there. If A is equal to B and B is equal to C, then C is equal to A. Can't remember the name of that property. If this is too complicated for you, you can come by to chat. I'd be thrilled to answer your questions. XOXO, Dr. Jones. Information and statistics. The heck. Alright. Cool. And then there's a security door in there. Not that we need to breach that. What was that noise? Did you guys hear that? I hear like Vader. Is it just the Wheezewort? I don't know. Maybe it's the Wheezewort there, but I think kind of sounded like Darth Vader for a second. Very weird. All right, let's read the other computer desk and see what we got in here. New security system, encryption level 1. So the facility is introducing this new security system that scans your hand to unlock the doors. My question is, what exactly are they scanning? Folks in engineering say the door device doesn't look like a fingerprint scanner, but the duo working over in bioengineering won't comment at all. I can't say I like it. Cannot be manually controlled. And I doubt we can deconstruct this one either, but it doesn't matter. We're able to breach it if we need to, so... I mean, we've still got a long way to go for this event. And it seems like every time she moves down there to take care of business, it ends up starting to burn her. Oh yeah, I forgot. We need to close this off too. Maybe we could consider putting in a space heater for these guys down here. I don't know. I mean, it's a shame that we couldn't put them in the same room as this. I mean, I guess we still could. We could move everything up here and then... I mean, we could do that. Just have, like, the grooming station over here or something, and then they could just chill in this room. And then we would just seal all of this off. I guess we could do something like that. Wait to breach this in a moment. Yeah, I do wonder where we're supposed to get the pajamas. Oh, what is this? A pajama cubby. Of course, as soon as we go a little bit further, we can see that now. All right. So I guess you only get one pair of pajamas. Ultra soft sleepwear. Oh, that's some warp making that noise. Yeah, so dispense item. Cancel order. We can't. We have to actually go down there first. Speaking of which, are we able to open this door? It looks like we might be able to go through this door without a problem. Like I just crawled into here. We don't know what's going on in here yet, though. Sure we'll know by the time we get down here. How's this area doing? Okay, yeah, we need to go in here. And then we need to build the oxygen mask checkpoint, too. I think this will work. I guess we'll find out. For science. I have no idea. But we will also move this bleach stone. Yeah, we're creating an incredible amount of chlorine now with just a bit of bleach stone. What else do we use the bleach stone for? I think we used it for, like, making some kind of, medicine, right? Oh, we can make biodiesel out of it. That's probably useful for something, but we don't know how to get phyto oil yet. Oh yeah, we can use a hand sanitizer. That would probably be a nice thing to have. You know, maybe we could put like a hand sanitizer right here. You know, as they go... actually, maybe as they go to the right. And then one right here, too. Let's see, hand sanitizer. Yeah. Actually, so how much does it use? 70 grams per use. And then how much do they create? 25 kilograms. 13 kilograms. And it uses 70 grams? Okay, yeah, so we can definitely use hand sanitizers. Yeah, this is literally free. Yeah. Let's what? Oh, sand. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is about as free as it gets. So let's just build like 2 of them for now. And there will probably be better spots that we could actually use them in. Speaking of which, yeah, we should just finish the fire pole going down here. There we go. I'm sure this helped out the base a lot with productivity. I mean, every time you add a fire pole, you know, life just gets a lot easier in general. We could probably do this tile too. Just make sure that we put the insulated tile on top of it. I think it'll just push the water out. So. Yeah, so the temperature is definitely still rising, but I guess we'll see. Oh, yeah, look at that, actually. It just cuts the heat right out, and then... Well, I guess we need more evidence to see, but I mean, this is already pretty promising that we have 42 degrees sandstone right here, and then 31 degree insulated tile right here. So, I think this might be positive for us here. Okay. You know, you'd think if you get hot enough to scald, then you would just leave. But these guys aren't dreamers. You know what I mean? They're just living their lives. The strange creatures that they are. No, you're not allowed to go in there. Don't go and burn yourself again, crazy nut. Let's just grab that algae too. We are starting to run a little bit low on algae. Not too bad, but I grab this too. Dang, that Paku's hungry. That's sad. Tragic, really. How many more days until we get this thing back? Oh boy, it starts again in one cycle. Yes, yes, yes. Pretty soon, I think we can put the gas range in. Yeah. I think, do we already have that? No. Gourmet meal preparation. Oh, that's pretty deep. Oh, no, it's not. We just need to do animal control. Cue that then, too. We've got plenty of time right now, so... might as well, start to knock out some science. I don't know. Okay, yeah. So they're kind of busy a little bit here. Yeah, they haven't been able to finish this either. Istreca's like, oh man, I want to be out here anyway. I'm going back. Oh, never mind. Lake's right there, I guess. I suppose, yeah, I guess there's no reason we can't auto-harvest these, too. More free pinch of pepper nuts. We might need more duplicants at some point to keep up with things, but I think we're in a decent spot. Things get done pretty quickly for the most part, I would say. Mostly it's just like waiting for people to get to where they need to go. And honestly, that entry, or not entry, but that warning over here is gone now too. So definitely, I think even just the minor improvements that we've made so far to the base have been very helpful. Very helpful indeed. It doesn't look like they're going to be able to get to this insulated tile in time, but I think we've made enough progress for today. I actually have lost track of time entirely, so you guys tell me how long the episode is, because I have no clue. Let's move this over here. This directlet is trying to get out. Yeah, let's just. I just want to check this area out really quick. See if we can come over here. Let's see. Clearance is always permitted. So I don't know. Are they gonna go through here or not? I guess. Yeah. You know what? We'll figure that out in the next one. I'm gonna close this door for now, and then hopefully I'll remember that this thing is here too. I mean, it kind of stands out a little bit. But I'm not sure. It could very well be that this simply doesn't work until you pump oxygen into it, which we could build pretty easily if we need to. We would just have to move the door a little bit further again to right here, and then yeah. So shouldn't be too bad, and we could put the oxygen mask dock in. Kind of a shame that you can't just simply have a single oxygen mask dock that you just hook up oxygen masks to temporarily, you know what I mean? And then, you know, charge them or fuel them, whatever you want to, however you call it, and then take the oxygen mask and then go into the checkpoint, right? You know, you just hold the oxygen mask, right? And then you put it on right when you get to the checkpoint. You'd think that'd be how it works, but it definitely, it kind of does kind of look like that you absolutely need an oxygen mask dock here. I wonder if we put it like an oxygen mask dock in, I wonder if we would need to pump oxygen into it. Maybe if you have the dock there, you can just request to have like a oxygen mask placed there that's full, you know what I mean, or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out, because I think I did see something similar to that in the past. But yeah, I mean, we made a ton of improvements. We've got decor now. Got hand sanitizers. Don't even know if these are going to be useful or not yet. They might be. But they're super free. We don't have to worry about the cost of that at all. We're going to be swimming in bleachstone. I mean, we already are pretty much, with just a single, you know, pair of these guys running around. Starting to get more water. We've got new tiles too, insulation. We've even got access to dreams and plants. So things are changing a lot. I hope you enjoyed as much as I have, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.